Korn and KXM drummer Ray Luzier. Ray, what's up, man?
What's happening?
Thanks for taking some time for us. I was kind of sad that we didn't get to hang out with you the other night when you were actually in Colorado, but this is second best, I guess.
Yeah, totally. That gig at Red Rocks was awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
My third time playing it.
Had you ever been there before, even if you hadn't played?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, in 2000, I was in a band called the Nixons for a minute, and we actually played there. And then David Lee Roth, we played there once. So,
okay.
Yeah, it was my third time.
Sweet, man. What's it like playing Red Rocks? Everyone says it's one of the coolest venues. It's definitely one of the coolest venues to watch a show. What's it like playing there?
Yeah, just the vibe there, and just you're that elevation messes with your breathing a little bit.
Yeah, I bet.
But it's all good.
Yeah,
beautiful.
For sure, man. Did you guys hike to the top or do anything fun? I know some bands that go play there go hike to the top during the day or something like that.
I did, yeah, exactly. Went up to the top, took a bunch of photos, and I think like that place in the Gorge in Washington is probably the most beautiful venues in the States, I think.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. We love the Gorge as well. Tell me a little bit about Mayhem Fest. What's it like so far? I know you guys are a few dates into it now. How's it been?
Yeah, hence the name Mayhem. It's pretty chaotic. It's like it's great. It's so funny to watch Ice-T and Body Count. They're all buddies of mine in his band, and man, it's just funny to watch him rock. He gets up every night and goes, "I'm the oldest MFer here."
yeah, for sure. Yeah, we saw him the other night. It was good. I had never seen Body Count. That's the only band on the tour that I hadn't seen before, and it was an interesting show for sure. I liked it.
Yeah. And we're all buds, we've toured with Asking Alexander before, and the Avenged guys we've been buds for a while. So it's like a big family reunion when you go out and do these things. A lot of people are showing up, which is awesome. Rock will never die. They keep saying that year after year, and it's never going to happen. So
for sure, man, for sure. It's bands like you guys that keep it alive, and tours like this as well. It's awesome to see so many people come out. Who's your favorite bands to watch on the tour? Do you ever get out and watch the other bands?
Every once in a while, we get a lot of press, but like I said, I watch Body Count, and I just watched Trivium for the first time the other day. I don't know much about them. They were really cool. Of course, Cannibal Corpse, their legendary sludge metal was awesome.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Now, talk about the new single "Hater." We just started playing it recently on the radio station. It's a unique single because you put out an album less than a year ago. It wasn't on there, and now you re-release the album with a World Edition or something like that, and you put the song on there. It's kind of unique how that came about. Was it because of this song, or why did you guys go about it this way?
Yeah, Deftones did that with White Pony. They added a single and put it out. A couple other bands did that, re-releasing their record. We're really proud of the Paradigm Shift and how it come out. And we've written a song for the Hercules soundtrack. It's called The Game Is Over. And then we had Hater, a brand new single. And then we had so many cool live versions that we're like, hey, you know what? Let's repackage this and give the fans 7 or 8 live tracks and then these 2 new songs and then charge the same price. And that's what we're doing. So it comes out on the 22nd. We're really happy.
Yeah, for sure. It's a great single. It's awesome. What's the song called again that's going to be on the Hercules soundtrack?
It's called The Game Is Over.
Okay.
And that's also I love that tune. It's just such a cool in your face tune, and it's like the whole the power lyrics and just the way John sings it. It's awesome.
Makes sense.
The live versions come out really cool. We have some stuff from Moscow and some things from different places in the States, and
right.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. We look forward to hearing that, man. So 20th anniversary of the debut album from Korn. Obviously, you weren't with the band back then, but are you guys doing anything to celebrate? Anything special?
Yeah, October will be my 8th year, almost the halfway mark. But, there's all these talks about doing certain things, and there's a couple really cool things brewing. So if everyone stays tuned on Korn.com, it's going to be announced probably in the next month or two. We're just trying to solidify everything. It's really hard getting everyone's schedules and timing and everything right. But yeah, for sure, we're going to do something. We're still going over it.
Nice. Obviously, you're a little more fresh to the band, but you guys did the Family Values tour, and then there was a small break in there, and you went out. Now you're on Mayhem. What keeps you guys going after 20 years as a band and constantly touring and stuff like that? What keeps you going? What keeps you excited?
It's funny. We're such in a great place in our lives. We all have kids, and there's no substance abuse. People like myself, I've never done a drug in my life, and we're all about the music. We're just like so focused, and I think we sound better than ever now. And it's weird as you get older. You think like, you're going to lose energy, you're going to lose but it's just the opposite. Like we can't wait, and we're so thankful that all the fans show up and. After 20 years, and that's what keeps us going. Quite honestly, is the fans. I mean, everyone knows records aren't selling the way they used to, so wasn't for the live entertainment, would all be gone by now.
Makes sense. And every band that you talk to always says that the live show is as good as it has ever been. But we saw you guys the other night, and like it's seriously as good as it's ever been. It's not just you saying that. It's awesome. And I'm happy you brought up the kids though, because that's kind of how this whole KXM thing sort of started, huh? You invited George Lynch and Doug Pinnick to your kid's birthday party, is what I heard, and all of a sudden there's a new band.
It's weird, man. You know, in L.A. we call it the land of flakes. That's why I just moved to Nashville recently, because I'm just over it after 26 years out there. But, you know, if you invite 100 people to your party, 15 show up. You know, it's just L.A., you know.
Yeah,
so
makes sense.
I invited all these people, and all these rock stars started showing up. I had Billy Sheehan. I had Dean DeLeo from STP. I had, you know, Doug Pinnick from King's X. I had George Lynch. All these people showed up to celebrate my son's first birthday party. I was blown away. And long story short, we ended up in the my little jam room I have at my house, and George is picking up all my axes, and Doug's picking up my basses, and I'm like, wow, what a great lineup this would be. And George is like, we should get together and write some songs. I'm like, yeah, that'll happen. We're so busy, you know.
Right.
But it did, and lo and behold, KXM was born, and we're so proud of the record, and we're really trying to get some touring going. It's just it's so hard because of the Korn schedule mainly, you know. But
right.
We're definitely going to play some shows.
Yeah, George is a good friend of ours, so we talked to him about the record numerous times now. He's absolutely excited about it. It really is. It's great. But what did you guys expect? What did you expect? I know what George expected because we talked to him, but what did you expect from making this record? Did you expect the success that it's had?
I didn't, because it was so bizarre how it was like. I've respected Doug and George for so many years, and I've flown out of the States to see King's X. I'm the biggest King's X fan. So I couldn't wait to play just one tune with Doug. And then when it came out, we were like, wow, this is meshing way better than we thought. Because even if you get along as brothers, doesn't mean you're going to get along musically.
Right.
You know, I've been in many situations like that where it just doesn't work. This, we couldn't stop. I mean, the songs would fly out of us, and would track the drums live at the end of the day. And man, it was George really held back. I mean, from being the guitar hero that he is, he was making certain noises and doing effects, and he didn't just sit there and wank all over the record like most guitar players would.
Right.
So, and Doug's, I mean, who has soul in their voice like that guy? The guy's 63 freaking years old. I mean, that guy just he oozes soul, and man, I tell you what, it's funny because I can never listen to my own records. I rarely pop one. You know, Army of Anyone and like KXM and the Paradigm Shift are the only records I can honestly pop in and listen to. And I can't stop listening to KXM. It's weird.
Yeah, it's great stuff for sure. I always ask artists when we have them on the phone who they're listening to right now. What's your favorite stuff right now? I
just took a shower to the new Nine Inch Nails. That record is always Trent just burrows in my brain like a worm.
Sure.
It's weird. He's just the power. But I listen to weird stuff. Mute Math. Have you ever heard them?
No.
Band called Mute Math. Check them out. They played on the side stage at one of our shows, and man, I went out and bought all 4 records the next day. They're unbelievable. There's a band out of Australia called Carnival, Bool.
Okay.
And they're proggy and just weird, and I listen to that kind of stuff, you know. And then my girl listens to freaking the new Justin Timberlake, and so I listen to stuff like that too, and just anything that's good and moving, you know, moves the soul.
For sure, I'm right there with you, man. I was afraid when you said Justin and you paused. I thought you were going to say Bieber for a second, and then I was going to hang up. No, for sure, man. Hey, it's been fun talking to you. Good luck with the rest of Mayhem Fest, and hopefully we'll see you out with KXM too. I'm excited about that project for sure, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Good talking to you, and thanks everyone for the support.
Hey, no problem, man. We'll talk to you soon.